Good morning, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel. You find me today on the big beach. Yes, guys, this is the one that I've been talking about, the one that I've been keeping secret. I have made my way down south, and we're here on Chesil Beach. Well, I say we're here, I'm here. I'm on my own. Drove down yesterday after the wedding in Liverpool that I went with Catherine. Obviously, Catherine's driven down with me. We're staying in Portland, which is the headland over there. She's going to do a walk around Portland today, and well, I'm here, and I'm on the beach, down by the Portland end, by the bridge where you cross over from mainland into Portland Island. I've walked as far west as I'm allowed to, where there's no entry signs over there now for the nesting birds. So these are the first casts in on Chesil, making my Chesil debut, guys. This trip is sponsored actually by Bluefin. I'd like to thank Rob and the team there for sponsoring the bait for this trip. I've got ragworm, mackerel, sandeel, black lug. Oh, there's some birds diving really close in there now, that's good. Anyway, yeah, so sandeel, mackerel, squid, cuttlefish, bluey. Also, they threw in a few bits as well. So if you are in the Anglesey area, guys, have a look in Bluefin. So what have I put out there already then? I've gone small to start with, guys. I've only put scratching rigs. Those birds are diving really well there. I might have to go and put some feathers in there. Let's try and get some fresh mackerel. Can't beat that, can you? Yeah. So out there at the moment. On the right hand one, I have got a plain 5-ounce lead with a 3-hook loop rig. I've got a little strip of mackerel on the bottom hook. I've got lurkworm and ragworm on the other two, and on the other one I've got a 2-hook loop rig, and that one's got size 1 no hooks, and I've got ragworm on one and strip of mackerel on the other. Right, I'd really love to catch a black bream. I've never caught black bream off the shore. I've never landed one, put it that way. We think we may have dropped one way back when I was fishing with my dad in the Straits. But anyway, that's where we're at. I am going to be putting some big baits out in a bit. It's now coming up to 10 o'clock, and high water, I believe, is about 10 past 10. I've got parking until 7 this evening. Then I'll probably go have some dinner with Catherine. And there is a little beach not far from where we're staying that I might want to have a go at later. And then tomorrow, back out on the big beach. Maybe up Abbotsbury way, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, again, thank you to Rob and the boys in Bluefin for supplying me with a bait. Let's see what happens. Normal chydig. Right, let's bring in the first one and see what's happening. I'm not seeing no bites. I don't believe there's anything there. Tiny little bit of weed there. There's a weed there. Everything's come back quite intact, to be honest with you. A little bit of old growth or something there. I'll put that over there and I'll take that with me. Right, next one going out on this one, slightly bigger. On my dongle loop rig, some mackerel and squid wraps. Let's go. Just a little bit of slimy green weed like that. Let's go. Yeah. Right, that's gone out. Let's see what happens with that one. This other one, like I said, I put in a bit shorter. On the next one, on that one, I'm just going to put our couple of bits of squid on a 2-hook. Pretty much untouched. Right, okay. Let's take that one off. Like I said, this one now, 2-hook squid. Just a gentle lob on that one. This one also has just a pyramid lead on it. Right, so there is no first cast fish on Chesil for me. Ah, my days. Have a look at all that, guys. Have a look at all that. Ugh. My bait had no chance of doing anything with all that around it. So we'll keep that there and put that back in the water, that's for sure. Baits are not touched, so I'll put this one back. A ddoi chi yn dod, so rhywbeth yn digwydd. Well, it's definitely slow, guys. Yeah, no bites at all yet. The loop rig with the mackerel and squid came back untouched. The 2 squid that I put out came back untouched. So now I put the next bait, the 3 hook, some worm bait tipped with squid and some mackerel on the bottom hook, and I've put it in about 30 yards out. We'll see what happens there. I've also got some baited sabikis out there, all with just little bits of mackerel. See if that'll pick up a gurnard or something like that. I kind of had a knew this was going to be something similar to this today. But anyway, I'm here, I'm giving it a go. I'm down for a couple of days, so surely I can't blank the whole time I'm here. Or can I? That is the question. No, I'm chydig. Right guys, so the next bait I'm going to try and put out is on the dongle, half crabs. So I've already put that one on. So like I said, I've peeled the crab, and the first thing I do then is just put it in loosely on the back claw there, like our back leg. Right, dongle string down there like that. I've got a nice bit of claw over there. What I'll do is actually I'll smash that claw up a bit. There we are. Smash that claw up so it's nice and soft. And the legs, peel them. Right, so, and what I do is get my dongle, and then I'll bind those legs to the bottom of the dongle. There we go, just like this. Oh, the juice is coming out of that already. Right. Nothing happening on anything else, so gotta keep trying all sorts. I'm not giving up, that's for sure. I'm not giving up. I'm going to bring the baited feathers in a minute now, if I get them back, because I just left them out there, and they're only very, very fine line as well. So anyway, that's going out next at distance. Peeler crab here on Chesil Beach. Now then, like I said, Bluefin were very kind in donating a lot of bait for me. For these crab, I did go and collect these myself. Also the blue lug I'm using, I dug those. So I'm not completely reliant on other people. Right, let's get these baited feathers in. I left my sunglasses in the car as well. School boy error. Right guys, so on that 3 hooked one, that middle snood just been cut. I reckon there could be spider crabs there. Anyway, that rig now is no good, because they're made to measure for the clips. I'll put this rig away. And I'll also say turn you off for now as well. No more fatigue. Right, so I've exchanged that loop rig for a 3 hook clip down, short snoods, pop-ups to avoid the crab. Let's see. It's really holding out for that bream. No more fatigue. Well guys, what can I say? No fish at all yet. Not even a bite, I can say. I can see guys fishing all the way down the beach, all the way down towards Portland, and I ain't seen nothing coming out. Crab's been out there now for 20 minutes, so it's time to bring it in. Outside. Right, let's see if that does anything. Dare I say it, even a dog. On the next loop rig, I prepared some black lug and squid wraps. I'm going to send that out, because I can't do any worse than what I'm doing already. Right guys, I was just about to sit down to have a sandwich, and well, I think I may have seen a bite on the left hand side rod. Just a quick like that, and nothing. I can't see no weed where my line is. Nothing there though. There's no weed there. So look, we're on the squid on there. It looks as if it might have been hit. Oh come on, please give me a fish. Just give me a fish. Well guys, I'm really annoyed now. Not only I'm not getting any bites, the weed is bad, and my AS 4500 XT just came down bang on the stone, top high, it's ceramic, gone. So I'm fishing out these baits on here now. I've got the Continental in, but that's probably going to get buried in the shingle now. So I'm going to fish these baits out. I'm going to go over to Weymouth Angling, get that rod fixed, before getting out again later. That's it. No more fatigue. Right, so that is the first session of my Chesil Beach adventure finished prematurely, because I'm now going to go off to Weymouth angling to get that rod fixed, because I can't fish without it. Well, I can fish one rod, but that'd put me at a disadvantage to what I want to do. I can't believe it, it's only the fourth outing or the third outing of it, and already the top ring gone. So let's go to Weymouth angling, let's get that sorted, and then we'll see what time it is, and we'll formulate a plan and see what happens next. No more chydig. Right guys, back in action. Didn't have to go to Weymouth after all. I found Chesil Angling Supplies, which was on the road I was going on towards Weymouth. I stopped in there and they had what I needed. So it's saved me, I don't know, 40 minutes I guess. So I've come over this end now. This is known as Chesil Cove. The main beach goes about 17 miles that way. There's a pub here called the Cove Inn. It's very tempting, but I don't do that when I'm driving, so. Both are in now with 3-hook scratching rigs, 3-hook click downs, variations of worm and squid baits. It's now 4:15. I'll try and give Catherine a ring in a minute and see what she's doing. And get some dinner and hopefully get out again tonight to fish in darkness on the main beach again probably. Anyway, so that's all I've got out at the moment. I've got no other rigs ready. It looks that there's some nice deep water close in. It says in all the things that I've read that this end can produce some really good bream. We are now probably on the flood. Right, let's get some other rigs ready and hopefully we'll get a fish this time. Well guys, I think I may have put my last bait out for this this session. Disappointing guys, I must say, very disappointing. I thought at least, you know, I know we don't want them, but even catching dogfish, sometimes on a new beach, at least you know then that you're in some kind of fish. But no, it's not good at all. So I'm going to knock it on the head in a minute. I've got the last two baits in. The 3-hook clip down. I got a bit of crab on one, ragworm on another, lugworm on another, and then I've got a crab bait on the pulley on the other one. Get home, get something to eat, and then hopefully get out and fish the beach in darkness later on. I think that might be the best bet. Well, here we go again then guys. Here we go again. I've come to Ferry Bridge again and I've gone just a little bit further down the beach this time. There's a massive gang of anglers out. I've seen one fella run to his rod there now, strike, but he didn't have anything on the end of it. So hopefully that means there are bites, because it was awful earlier on. Awful. Doesn't seem to be as much weed floating on the water now. What I've done this time is I've got a 3-hook scratcher out. The 3-hook clip down, size 2 Aberdeen hook from Limitless, all with worm bait to start with, and I've got a squid and sand eel wrap on a pulley on the other one. That one's screaming dogfish, I can hear you say. You know what, at the moment, I want to break this duck of just get a fish on Chesil Beach. Can't come all the way down here, can I? And not catch anything at all. If that kind of thing happens, I'll be going in the harbours and I'll be doing LRF stuff just to make sure I catch some fish. It might not be a bad idea tomorrow anyway, for a bit. There's a good chance of mullet in the harbour, which I need for Tommy's challenge. Tomorrow is the last day of the month, of course. Let's see what happens. What we'll do is we'll scratch with one, throw bigger baits on the other, and hope that when darkness falls, things improve. But I'm out, I'm trying. A different venue. What more can I do, guys? I'm enjoying it. Been boiling hot in the sun earlier. Probably have burnt my legs. Right, let's get some other rig ready, and I will probably get some feathers on the go as well now, just in case there is some mackerel around and there's some fresh bait. Bite, guys! Not very big, whatever it is, if it is anything at all. I think I might have missed it, but it was a good bite. Oh, you absolute fucking beauty. Yes, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Have a look at that, guys. A bloody black bream. Woohoo! On the sandhill and squid. Wow. Right. Oh, yes. And that one is one I need for Tommy's as well. Is it black? There's a black here. What am I doing here? That one. Don't do that. Right, I was trying to bait up another rig there. Wow. Oh yes! I'm off the Chesil blank, guys. I'll give you a proper look in a minute. Off the Chesil blank. That was, like I said, on sandhill and squid. Right. So, nothing else for it then, is there? To try that again. Wow. Oh, I'm so made up now. That means that is also species number 20, what would it be? 27, I think, yeah? Species 27 of the year. Yes! Woohoo! I was right to keep faith. Like a lot of you guys know, I'm not one for giving up. Not giving up at all. Right, hopefully there'll be a few more fish in there to keep me busy and put an even bigger smile on my face. Get in! First black bream ever that I've landed on the shore. Get in. That nearly took my rod off. Ah. That was quite far out, that as well. In fact, it was very far out. It was probably almost as far as I can do it. And that is the best fish that I've had on the new rod, guys. Best fish. It's not the first fish, obviously, I've had dogfish on it. But that's the best fish I've had on it, without a shadow of a doubt. Right, sandeel and squid going out again. I was thinking that might have been a dogfish. Didn't fight like a bream at all. I mean, I've had bream on the boat and they go for it, but that one didn't do much. The bite was great though. Ho, 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 ho. Get in! Get in, get in, get in. Now I'm happy. Now I am happy. I am going to try a bigger worm bait on there. That's what I was trying to do actually. Where's it go? On the top hook on this now, I'm using a loop rig on this one now. I'm going to use a bigger worm bait. You never know, could be a nice big bass in there as well. Absolute beauty. I'll give you a proper look in a minute. Right. One or two of these worms are starting to see the worst now. Not all of them, just one or two. I'll have a look through them all after, change the paper again. Even change the paper in the motorway service station on the way down. That's how much I've been looking after these worms. Now I'm excited. Whew! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Right, let's do the cast as well. Let's go down over there to cast. Actually, I'll go down over that way, I think. Where I was before. Right, what I need now is a gurnard. Yeah, guys, have a look at that. What a beauty. Look at the colours on there. Blues and everything. Perfectly hooked. Wait, hey, steady on. I'm staying that because they're all spikes. There we are. 2-0 hook. I'll get that baited again in a minute. Oh. Right. Let's get this one recognised for Tommy's competition. Noma chydig. Wow, Tommy! Oh, hang on. Wait, disco. Hey, I don't know. Wow! Black bream, Tommy. Black bream. Wow! Just if you got slapped. Wow. Right, guys, just put that bream on the scale. £1.14. Not a bad fish at all. Now, I have put it out of his misery because Catherine and I are going to have this on a barbecue tomorrow. They're fantastic on the barbecue, guys. Yeah. Anyway, light is starting to fade. There's a few hounds coming up over that end of the beach. So I've got a crab ready. See what happens. No more chydig. Right, guys. Still only that one bite. So anyway, putting the smaller rigs away now. What I'm going to put out now is a wire trace. That is cuttlefish, bluey and a little bit of mackerel together. I'm just going to bind that onto there. That is a 6-0. What was it there? 6-0 Ultra Point XT from Limitless on a wire, which was part of the sponsorship from Bluefin of Trailer Bay. Again, thank you Rob and the gang. Anyway, I'm hoping that this one can get a conger, because I need a conger for Tommy Joe's challenge for me. I never thought I'd be struggling for a conger. If it's going to happen, it could happen here. So I've Ikichi made the bream, and also I've bled it out in the water there. What I'll do before leaving is I'll scale it, do it on the beach, because they can make a lot of mess. Right, so that's what's going to go out on that one next. I've got crab out there now, just in case I can get a hound. Right, so this session coming to an end in a bit now. So I've got that big cuttlefish bait out. I've also now put a whole squid and crab on a loop rig. I've got the one other bait there ready to go out. I think I put squid on that one. So I'm going to fish these baits out, and I'm going to have to go because I need to get back to the car before midnight, because they're quite keen around here apparently, even even at all hours. I've enjoyed it. I mean, I've only had that one bite. I'm hearing a lot of shouts from down over that way. I think they're getting quite a lot of hounds over there, so I'm not sure what they're getting them on, obviously. So that's why I've put that whole squid out. I mean, it could be prawn, and I've left the prawn in the other cool box. at the house. So plan tomorrow, not quite sure yet. I'd like to go and fish Abbotsbury tomorrow at some point. Whether that be into darkness there, I don't know. Might even go down the harbour and have a little play around down there and see what's about. But yeah, it's been enjoyable. Only that one bite though, which thankfully I managed to get. I'm going to enjoy eating that tomorrow. I haven't had bream for quite some time. Right, so that's day one on Chesil finished. Everything put away. Time to walk back to the car. Well, not been what I was expecting. I was hoping for a lot more fish than that, obviously. But very, very pleased to have got the one that I came here for. And a very, very nice one at that as well. Again, a big thank you to Bluefin for sponsoring this video. And if you're ever in the area in Chesil Bay, please pop in. It's well stocked. And the guys will look after you. Mark, and Kay, and Rob, of course, he will look after you there. Anyway guys, so let's see what tomorrow brings. Until then, keep your lines tight. Good evening Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel for what is part 2 of Chesil Beach. Yet again I've come back down to the Portland side. I'm going to try it again. First casts have gone in and no bites as yet. First worm bait came back strip. These guys over here are catching quite a bit of mackerel, so I'm going to get my mackerel rod sorted, see if I can get some fresh bait and send them out there. You never know, there could be some nice rays out there on fresh bait. Right, a bit wobbly there. Right, I hope so. That tonight can go slightly better than last night, even though I'm very happy with catching that bream. Could do with getting a conger and a gurnard before before the end of the day. So anyway, I'll sort of nothing digwydd without you all. Right guys, I got the mackerel feathers in. There's 13 mackerel there on the deck now. There's me enough there now. Some bait for now, and also then put in the cool box for the journey home, and the freezer for the bait for you know what guys. Yes, that big one with teeth. Anyway, there's some fresh bait. Gives me a bit more hope of possibly getting a ray or something out of here tonight. But the birds were going crazy over there. They still are really. If I pull this camera over here, down like that. Right, let's put these out of their misery and get them in the cool box. No more chydig. Right guys, part 2 is going very similar to part 1. Okay, I've got quite a few mackerel, and now we've just caught a tree guys. Oh, I just cast one in, and next thing you know my line's going straight down with the tide. I just walked about half a mile down the beach, and luckily it's only a hook snood that gave in the end. So managed to keep on my leader and everything like that. But that's 2 hook snoods now, one for the snag and one In the last cast, I got crabbed, I think. Oh, that was heavy. I can just imagine having to bring something up through that surf of any substantial size will be a job and a half. Right, let's get some new rigs out the box and let's get started again. No chydig. Right guys, next bait going out. Head and one fillet of mackerel like that, fresh. We're swimming in the sea just about an hour and a bit ago. This is not easy, guys. Not easy at all. Anyway, we'll get this in, we'll fish this one out and we'll see what happens, and we're probably going to call it a night by then. No chydig. Right, let's get this sent to Tommy quickly because I think time's running out. Wow, Tommy! Conquer bychan yma ar y traeth mawr yn Dorset. Wow! Diolch, Tommy. Well guys, at last we're off the mark. A little strap eel on ragworm. Just after I said through, I've just put that big bait out to try and get a big one. Hey, calm down, I'm trying to take that hook out of your mouth. It's got something in your mouth there. Look at that, it's got sand eels in it. Look at that guys, just checked out some fresh sand eel. It's got loads there, it's full of it. Right, let's go and get it back. Horrible things.
You don't need to measure it, right?
No, don't need to measure anything. There we go. Conquer eel on Chesil Beach.
Blue tinge to it.
Yeah, there? No chydig. Just had a whack there now on that whole mackerel bait. Let's see what happens. Eels look as if they might have come out to play. Right, just os rhywbeth o'ch chi'n dol. No, we've got to give it time. Oh, that one as well, look.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Look, that's too soon. Right, this one hasn't come back, so let's give it a try, see what's happening on it. That was a little bit exciting. One fish and then probably a missed bite. There's nothing definite about it either. Right, let's see what these two baits do and then we probably will get out of here. No matter what. I think I'm getting little eels playing with a big bait. You're gonna do it, lad, do it properly. Do it now. And what it is little eels just nipping at that whole mackerel. If it was a proper one, I'd take it. And you do get some really good eels on here, I'm sure most of you will know that. But give it some time. No. Right guys, so at 20 past midnight, well, Sunday morning now obviously, Chesil Beach adventure has come to a close. Just the two fish really on the bottom. Yesterday the a black bream, which went down a superb meal this afternoon or this evening. yeah, it was really nice. Baked in the oven with some rosemary, lemon, olive oil and butter. Very good. So we had that, and then obviously the conger today, and a few mackerel. So mackerel to go home to put in the freezer. We put those in the cool box. I got the electric cool box in the digs. We'll get them in there, and we're getting frozen down when we get back to Anglesey. Take me back to Anglesey, I say, guys. A lot of people rave about this beach. Will I come back? Yes, I probably will. And it's one of those things, is fishing, isn't it? A big thank you again to Rob and the team in Bluefin. If you are ever in Anglesey, go and have a look. Check them out, guys. Bluefin, Trevor Bay. So anyway, from Chesil Beach, my first adventure down here wasn't the best. It's an amazing place, gotta say that. Until next time, guys, keep your lines tight.